Hello, dear students. Let us consider another problem for the discussion. Now, the problem is like this: from the following, compute allowable depreciation and return on value of assets as on 31st March 2020. Now, here return on value will be calculated after deducting the amount of depreciation. Okay. Now, here kindly make some corrections. Okay. Return on value they have given as on 1/4/2018. Now make it 2019. So it is 2019. Okay. 2019. Building, plant and machinery, office furniture, computers. These are all the four block of assets they have given. Building 6,75,000, rate 10%. Plant and machinery 3,10,000, rate 15%. Office furniture 80,000, rate 10%. Computers 2 lakh, rate 40%. The assets purchased during the year were building on 1st June 2019, rupees 60,000. Plant and machinery on 1st November 2019, rupees 1 lakh. Okay, now here building they have purchased on 1st June. So this building must be added to the first block. Okay, since they have purchased it on 1st June, more than 180 number of days. Okay, so full rate of depreciation we have to calculate, that is 10%. And plant and machinery on 1st November they have given. Okay, November, December, January, February, March, less than 180 number of days. On an average, if we consider 30 number of days in a month also, then also we'll get 5 into 30 means 150 days. Okay, so less than 180. Here we are supposed to calculate two depreciations. Okay, one is a normal rate at the normal, and another one is additional depreciation. So rate of depreciation 15%. Now to this, on 1 lakh, first we have to calculate at 7.5%. Then again we have to calculate at 10%. So 10% because it's additional depreciation, and the normal rate of additional depreciation is 20%, and we are taking 10% only because of the uh, number of days. Okay, it is less than 180, so we have to take half of the additional and half of the normal, that is 50% of 15%. Okay. And then further they have given assets sold during the year were building for rupees 3 lakh on 15th November 2019, fine. Plant for 1 lakh 10,000 on 5th December 2019. Okay, we have to be careful here. 1 lakh 10,000 they have given. Okay, but the opening value is 3 lakh 10,000 is there. Okay, fine. Then computer costing rupees 50,000 was sold for rupees 30,000. Okay, here as I have already said, the cost we must ignore. Okay, we are not bothered about cost. What is important is the selling price. Fine. Now we'll solve this problem one by one. First block, building, rate of depreciation is given 10%. Return on value as on 1/4/2019, 6,75,000 we have to take as it is. Then to this we have to add additions made during the year. Okay, now the additions made during the year were 60,000, right? Okay, so 60,000 we have added, and after adding we have got 7,35,000, and from this we have to consider the sales 30,000. If we deduct 3 lakh, so we'll be getting 4,35,000. Now here on the additions that is made on June. Okay, made on June at the rate of 10%, we'll get 6,000. And on balance, since it is not a block of asset which is eligible to claim additional depreciation, okay, we, so it is not required here. So I don't know why they have taken here. So this is the textbook sum. Okay, it is not required because this asset it not what you know it's not belongs to that category of asset which is um, eligible to charge additional depreciation. Okay, it is not at all required here. Fine. On balance, so if we deduct if we deduct 60,000 from the 4,35,000, 60,000 that is the value of additions made during the year. On that we have already seen, see the calculation. Okay, so if we deduct 60,000 from 4,35,000, we'll be getting 3,75,000. So that's the balance. So the pre-existing value of building. So on that 10%, if we calculate, we'll be getting 37,50,000. So total value would be 43,50,000. Okay. And return on value as on 31st March 2020 after charging depreciation is 3,91,500. Now, the second block of asset. Wait a minute. Now, the second block of asset. Just a second. So there is a technical error. Technical problem is there. Okay, fine. Now the second block of asset is plant and machinery. So rate of depreciation is 15%. So what we have to do, we have to begin with the return on value, 3,10,000. To this we have to add purchases made during the year. So that is on November they have made additions 1 lakh, and we have to deduct the sales, okay, made during the year 1,10,000. So we'll be having a return on value of 3 lakh rupees. So here you can observe 3 lakh. Okay. Now we have to calculate depreciation on additions made during the year, that is on 1 lakh. First at the normal rate. So 7.5% because less than 180 number of days. So we'll be getting 7,500, and on additions on 1 lakh, half of the normal rate. So we'll be getting 10,000. So then on balance, okay. On balance here, we must be careful. We must be careful. See here, after deducting 1,10,000 from 4,10,000, we have got 3 lakh rupees. Okay. Now we have only 3 lakh rupees. So out of this 3 lakh, we are considering 1 lakh rupees for the additional as well as normal rate of depreciation. See here. Okay. Here we have considered 1 lakh. Now we are left with the rupees 2 lakh only. Okay. Only 2 lakh, not 3 lakh, 2 lakh. Now 2 lakh into 15% means we'll be getting 30,000. So that is the amount of depreciation. Okay, 30,000. So total amount of depreciation will be 47,500. So ಎಲ್ಲ ಸರಿ ಇದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಫಿಗರ್ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಆನ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ 2 lakh, ನಾಟ್ ಆನ್ 3 lakh. Okay, so there is a print mistake is there, so be careful. So return on value after deducting depreciation from the 3 lakh, we'll be getting 2,52,500. Fine. Now the next block of asset, so kindly wait. Okay, next block of asset is office furniture. Now office furniture, okay, few things they have added here: typewriters, scooters and bikes, motor cars, okay, etc. I think so this is just a copy of textbook. Okay, so here we need to calculate again. So it is not at all required, because here in the problem they have not given anything with regarding the typewriter. So okay, so no issues, I know how to solve. You know, no need to worry. I'm going to work out, just you just follow. Okay, so till 2,52,500, I hope you have written. Okay, now we'll consider office furniture, the third block. Third block, office furniture. I'm going to write here. Okay, now office furniture. In the textbook they have given some wrong data and wrong information, because in the problem there were no scooters, bikes, etc., but in the solution they have added something else. Okay, no need to worry. Now we'll consider this problem and we'll solve. Fine. Now office furniture return on value as on 1/4/2019, so it is 2019, so they have given 80,000. Okay, return on value on 1/4/2019, 80,000. To this we have to add additions if there are. Okay, so there are no additions, right? So you have the additions illa to the office furniture. Building, plant. Okay, then straight away we can deduct less depreciation on 80,000 at the rate of 10%. We'll be getting 8,000, right? Now 72,000 is the return on value as on 1/4/2020. Fine. So this is the solution of office furniture. The next, computers. I'm going to consider here computers. There is another block. Here the rate of depreciation in the case of office furniture, it is 10%. Now here 40%. Return on value as on 1/4/19, given in the problem 2 lakh. Okay, if there are any additions, we have to consider. There are no additions, but sales is there, so straight away less sales. The value is given 30,000. We must ignore the cost. Okay, so 30,000. We will be getting return on value before charging depreciation 1,70,000. On this less depreciation, 1,70,000 into 40%, 68,000. So this is the amount of depreciation. If we deduct, we will be getting 1,70,000 minus 68,000. We will be getting 1,02,000. So this is the return on value as on 31st March 2020 or 1st April 2020. Okay, so this is about the solution of the problem. We'll see another problem. Now another problem is on your screen. The problem is like this. Work out the amount of depreciation for the assessment year 1920. The assessment year must be the 2021. Okay. So kindly make some corrections here. Don't worry. In the problem, they will give for the university examination, they will give relevant information. Okay. Now office building 13 lakh, rate is 10%. Office furniture 3 lakh, rate is 10%. Typewriters 2 lakh, rate is 15%. Computers 8 lakh, rate is 40%. Purchase a new computer for rupees 3 lakh in 31st December 2019. Sold office building for rupees 30 lakh and purchased a new building 60 lakh on 1st February 2020. Purchased book for professional use 1 lakh out of this 30%, sorry, 30,000 worth are annual publications. Purchased office furniture for 1,20,000 on 20th February 2020. Okay, similar to the previous problems only. Some technical problems are there, kindly be patient. Now, office building rate is 10%, office furniture 10%, typewriters 15%, computers 40%. Fine. We'll consider the first block, that is office building. Return on value, they have given 13 lakh. To this, we have to add purchases made during the year. See here, additional information 6. Sold office building 30 lakh and purchased a new building for rupees 60 lakh on 1st February 2020. Now, since it is purchased on 1st February 2020, half of the normal rate for additions we have to calculate. So, 60 lakh into 5%. Because the number of days are less than 180 and it was purchased in the month of February only. From February to March only, almost all 60 days gap is there. So, less than 180 days. First, we have to consider purchases 60 lakh and then we have to deduct this sales value. We will be getting the return on value of 43 lakhs, and on this 43 lakh, as I have said earlier, first in first out. So 30 lakh would be out of this 13 lakh, and whatever value remain on that at the rate of 5% we have to calculate. So we'll be getting 2,15,000. The next office furniture, so which is having the return on value of 3 lakh and purchases made during the year, that is on 10th February 2020 worth rupees 1,20,000. If we add, we'll be getting 4,20,000, and depreciation at the half of the normal rate. Okay, on additions, that is on 1,20,000, 6,000, and on balance, that is on existing furniture, we will be getting at the rate of 10%, 30,000. So total amount of depreciation will be 36,000. The next block is typewriters. Return on value is given as on 1/4/2019, 2 lakh rupees, and there are no purchases and no sales. So as it is, we have to consider on that return on value straight away at the rate of 15% we have to calculate, and we'll be getting rupees 30,000 as the amount of depreciation. The next fourth block would be computers, and return on value is given as on 1/4/2019 rupees 8 lakh. To this we have to add a new computer purchase during the year 3 lakh. We'll be getting 11 lakh, and there are no sales. So straight away we can easily calculate depreciation. But before calculating depreciation, we have to be careful. Now here on 3 lakh, that is additions made during the year, 20% of normal rate. So 40% is the rate. So out of that 20% we have to calculate. So 20% of 3 lakh means we'll be getting 60,000. Okay. And on balance at the rate of 40% only, we'll be getting 3,20,000. So total amount of depreciation will be 3,80,000. Then fifth block is books, and books for professional as well as annual annual publication, both will fetch the same rate of depreciation, that is 40%. Straight away on 1 lakh at the rate of 40%, we'll be getting 40,000. So total amount of depreciation will differ by 15,000. Okay. So while making total, be careful. The total value will be 6,86,000 plus 15,000. 7,01,000. So be careful. 7,01,000. So this is about the amount of depreciation. So this is about the solution of the problem. We'll see some other problems on depreciation in the next session. Thank you.